Hello, it's John again on Music Theory 15. A continuation of 14. Got the curtain rod back. Got to put the curtains back up tonight though, guys. Mrs. on my back. So what we're going to do is just go over making sure that this principle 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1. It always goes major, minor, minor, major, major, minor, diminished, major. That is a fact, okay? So what does that tell us? 1, 4, 5 is always major, 2, 3, 6 is always minor, and 7th is always diminished. If you just remember that 1, 4, 5 is major, and remember the oddball is 7, what's left, 2, 3, 6 is always going to be minor. So if you just remember 1, 4, 5 is always major, and you'll always and you can work out the rest. So that gives us what we call the 3-chord trick. So in the key of C, it's C, F and G, the 3 major chords. They're the pillars that hold up a song, okay? We call that the 3-chord trick. Okay, major meaning important, the most important. Minor is secondary, okay? So in the key of G, how many times have you played G, C and D together in a song? You must have seen all those patterns before if you've been playing a bit of guitar or keyboard. In the key of D, D, G and A. How many songs with D, G and A? Blow in the Wind, all that sort of things. Key of A is A, D and E. Okay? Wild Thing, for instance. If I wanted to work out the key of E, I'm going to tell you that one. It's going to be E, A and B, okay? E, A and B. How many times have you done that in rock and roll? All those songs. Does that make sense? So, now, what I'm going to go into is the sort of like 4 chords, a bit more sophistication. If there's 4 chords, more than likely in a 4-chord song, it will be a relative minor. That's a splash word for meaning the 6th chord. Now we've got to just remember what that's called, relative minor, because that's going to come up in the next ensuing lessons, okay? But the 6th chord is basically in key of C, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, is A minor. So I'm going to put C, F and G, and its 6th chord is A minor. Okay? I'll come to that in a moment. In the key of G, its relative minor is the 6th chord is E minor. So it's G, C, D is E minor. In the key of D, the 6th chord is, I'll highlight it, is B minor. Okay, get an idea? Excuse me, is B minor. In the key of A, it would be F sharp minor. I haven't written that in, but it's F sharp minor. Okay, F sharp minor. And I'm going to give you this one for free. E minor, E major is C sharp minor. Okay, a bit scrawly there, but hopefully that makes sense. So now, if you can see just down the bottom here, it's a bit cramped, I know, but sort of like songs that you can think of that's got this classic progression. A progression is just a sequence of chords, and this is a classic called 1, 6, 4, 5. And so we're using the C is the 1, A minor is the 6, and the 4 is the F and the G. C, A minor, F and G. If you've ever heard of songs like Blue Moon and Stand By Me, Every Breath You Take, Dreams by Everly Brothers, every doo-wop song like Shaboom and everything like that, everything of the 50s, Teenage in Love, it goes on and on and on. That would be a 1, 6, 4, 5. There's loads and loads of songs written in this world with just 4 chords. So if it's got a 4 chord, it might be, more than less be this progression, 1, 6, 4, 5. Remember, it's a sequence of chord means progression. In the key of G, it would be G, E minor, C to D. G, E minor, C and D. Okay? In the key of D, the 6th chord is B minor. So in the sequence of 1, 6, 4, 5, it's D, B minor, G and A. In the key of E, it would be E, C sharp minor, A and B. E, C sharp minor, A and B. Did you get the idea? I've done it also, just cramped in there, key of F, F, D minor, B flat and C. In the key of F we call the 4 chord of B flat, not A sharp. There is a reason for that, but it's a little bit more involved at explaining. So hopefully that is going to explain those songs. I'll demonstrate a little bit on the guitar, some songs like that we just talked about. You can see it more linear on the keyboard, that's why I use the keyboard, but on the guitar it's a bit more difficult. It's like a matrix if you want, and certain things are easier on the keyboard to see than the guitar. So hold that wish, I'll be back soon. Okay, I'm back on the guitar now, and I'm just going to do the 1-6-4-5 progression, and I'm going to take, say, one song in the same key but change, transpose it. So I think originally something like Stand By Me is A, Benny King version, F sharp minor, and D, E. Are you with me? That is, let's just have a quick look at that, is 1-6-4-5, that's the bottom one. That's A, F sharp minor, D and E, the 1-6-4-5. If I wanted to change that, say let's do it in key of G, I'm going to play key of G, E minor, C and D, and hopefully it'll sound the same but either higher or lower to suit the vocal. So it's like G is the 1, E minor is the 6, and C is the 4, and the 5 is D. You get the idea? Sing along. When the night has come and the land is dark, is the only light we see. If I wanted to do that in the key of C, or no, let's do it in the key of C. It'll be C, A minor, F and G. Same rhythm. A minor, F, G, and back to C. I know it's too high for me. I'm not going to try that. I'm not going to give myself a wedgie. Just get up to those high notes. All right. I'm trying to find the right key for me. I still can't. We've got 12 keys. I still can't find the right key. Probably the key of S will suit me. Anyway, but can you see the idea? So it's exactly the same. Transposing, if you know it, is the progression is always the same. 1-6-4-5. The distance same 1-6-4-5, but they're going to change for each one. Hopefully you're starting to understand that basically music is about the number movement more than what the names of the chords are. And if you get your head around that more, it takes the mystery out of basically playing music and understanding about music. Okay, so I'm going to sign off now, and I'm going to see you in the next lesson, so I'll see you soon.